This is my little roll top desk. Okay? Let me see. Can y'all see what is... No. I'm going to pick it up and point it down here just a minute. Y'all see that little wood box on the floor right there beside it? That was my daddy's. And a lot of his stuff is in it that I got to have when he passed away. And I'm a very sentimental person, and I like keeping stuff like that, as well as this. I think this Bible was also his, and then this pink little, they don't make them like this anymore, I don't think, but years ago, see, it's like a box, and it opens up. Let's see if I can do this with everything on it without making a mess. And what it was a stationery set. This was my Ma Walker's, my mama's mother, and she had done used all the stationery up in it, and she kept it and held little things in it. And I have that from her and all the little things that she had in there. I'm sentimental. I like to keep things like that, and I like to sometimes every once in a while sit down, pick it up, open it up, and look through the stuff and remember, you know, stuff like that. So when I get my big shelf that I keep talking to y'all that's brown, when I get it painted yellow and hang it up here, that shelf is going to be, I'm going to call it my toy shelf, because what it's going to be is I'm going to put the box that's my daddy's on it. I'm going to put this that was Ma Walker's on it. All these little toy type things that I have. The wood puzzle. I guess y'all are seeing that. I hope. I don't know because the thing's not turned around where I can see. All of this little stuff up here. You know, a car, a box of cars, a slinky. Little things that I love to fiddle with and play with, you know. I'm going to have on that shelf, and that's what they will be for, to just, you know, pick up and fiddle and play with for a little bit every once in a while. And so that's what I'm going to do with that. I'm not sure. I'm going back and forth. This here is my garden box, the flower cards that I was doing back in Tennessee, and that I plan on picking back up and doing in my vlogs again. I don't know if I want to keep it sitting here or sit it on that shelf. You know, I'm going back and forth with that, so I've got to decide about that. Okay, now, this box that's sitting in front of it on the floor has got all the stuff in it that I want to hang up on my walls all in here. I've not gotten around to doing that yet, so I've got to do that. Once I do that, that box will be gone. The doll that is sitting, in the suitcase will also go on the toy shelf, because some things will be just to sit there for looks, and other things will be that you can pick up and fiddle and play with. The suitcase will not be going on the shelf. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with the suitcase. I may just end up getting rid of it. I like it because it's an old-timey suitcase. You know, they don't make them hard like that anymore. It's all the soft stuff with zippers that I don't really care about. The only problem is I can't use this suitcase for anything, to hold anything in and be able to pick it up by its handle and hold it, because I don't have a key to lock it and unlock it. To keep it unlocked, the latch just does not work good enough. It slips off of it, and the lid would pop open, and it would fall down and everything would fall out of it. So I can't use it like that. So I don't know. But the bottom drawer of this thing has all of my genealogy stuff in it, where I work on my family tree and family history and genealogy, and I have not done any of that in a while, but I've got it because I will always pick it back up and work a little bit and then probably rest, and like I do all my hobbies and crafts. The middle drawer is all kind of different Bible studies and papers and pamphlets and, you know, on Bible and, you know, stuff that we get at church like that I like to, you know, work on and do and stuff. So they're all in there. And then the top drawer, it's the smaller one. It just has like my tray, my office stuff, pencils, pens, you know, it has my batteries for my tape player for tape piling, just, you know, all that little oddity and stuff like that. Alright, when you open up this part, which I always have to move my folder out of the way because it catches it, it's too tall. I have little papers and notebooks and pads up here. This is pencil sharpeners. This is my old school books, which is called PACES. It's workbooks from a Christian school that I used to go to when I was young and at home and in school before I got dumb and stopped school and didn't go and didn't graduate and then didn't go on to college, which I regret. I still like to fiddle and work and play in these. And I figured, hey, maybe it'll help my mind to get a little bit smarter, even though I'm not really going to school and having a teacher help me with it. Okay, then I have puzzle books here, and I have my doodling book here. So I like to work in those. So that's what this desk is all about. And when I work in those, I'll move my chair over here and sit here and work in them. And then this is just a bunch of notes too, and notebooks and folders with a bunch of other stuff like that I just accumulate and stick in there that I want to keep and remember and, you know, slowly do things on and with and about every once in a while. So that's this desk. Right here, the little bitty, I have a garbage can there so that when I'm sitting there working and doing, I can throw things there away close by me. That tall thing standing up back here is also going to go on the toy shelf, because that is, if you'll see that bag, you may not can, let me see if I can zoom in. That says Opie's grab bag. I also have one in there that says Aunt B's grab bag. A while back, we had went kind of like on a small little maybe weekend vacation. I don't remember where it was. Probably one of the Carolinas. I don't know if it was north or south. But they have a place there that's a tourist museum type place. It's set up just like Mayberry. And they had a gift shop and all, and so I got those in the gift shop. So that's, again, it's little things in there that you can look at, fiddle with, play with, so it belongs on my toy shelf. Okay. This I am calling my, oh, this will also go on the toy shelf too. My baby, which is not a baby anymore, because she's a 16-year-old now. Bailey Boo, in Tennessee a while back when she got in the crafty mood with me, she wanted to do a craft and she wanted to make a house. So she used a cereal box and she cut it and she taped it together like this, trying to make a little house. And then she just left it with me and said I could have it. Well, I don't have the heart to throw it away or anything, you know, so that will also go on my toy shelf. Okay, but this table I am calling my tape piling table. Now this is my new sign that I just made that says Shay's Hobby Craft Room. What I'm going to do with that, I like to come back here and look on my screen to see what y'all are seeing. What I'm going to do with my sign, when I get all of that cleared off with that and put on the toy shelf, that sign is going to go right there on that end of it. And like I said, I may keep that box there or I may put it on the toy shelf. But I want it sitting there. I'm trying to also keep my tripod here fixed up. I want it to sit here catacornered ways so that like when you walk in the door, you can see it and read it and know that this is my hobby craft room. Somebody's walking in the back door. Who is it? I need plugging up some big saw or something. Okay, but I have my tape player here, and this is the next tape that I'm going to work on is in here. This is my notes for my tape paling, to when I listen and take notes on them. This is, I think, the envelope that this came, or this may be one that I've done last done and I'm waiting to mail it off. This is another box of something I got to mail off, and this is a bag of something that I got to mail off. Okay, and this, and then inside of it I have all my other tapes and the files on my tape pals and stuff like that in there. And this is my plant sitting back here by the window so that when there's sun, it'll get sun. Another stinking stink bug on it. I hate those things. And now it's on my doll. I hadn't watered it. It's the 2 leaves is getting black here. I need to water it. I need to get me a new bigger pot and transfer it. I don't see any flowers coming out on it yet though. So I have that back there. Alright guys, that's all for that section. I'm going to cut it off here and I'll be back with you with the big desk.